Hi everybody, Caleb Steinmore with ITI VR here. Today, I'm going to show you how we're going to calibrate our new updated version of the desktop sim. Recently, Oculus made a change where they're now shipping with their fantastic hand touch controllers and 2 sensors. This is great news for the industry, but for our product, things have to change a little bit since we no longer have only 1 sensor and an Xbox controller. Today I'm going to show you how we're going to calibrate now that it requires 2 sensors. Let's take a look. Is listed here as such. We have the Oculus plugged into the left side with the HDMI and USB 3.0 port. On the right side, we have the 3.0 sensor and we have the USB cable connecting to our pod here. Notice all the USB ports are filled up with this laptop. So in order for us to plug in a second sensor, things have to change. What we're going to do here, I'm going to show you our first configuration. I'm going to unplug our hardware because it's not needed for calibration. I'm going to grab a second sensor, and I'm going to plate this right here in the corner. See how this white arm piece moves and makes a straight edge and a straight line. Line these up here so that your sensor is facing forward, level, and then plug in your cable. The positioning for the second sensor isn't critical, but this is a very consistent way to line it up. This is an easy way for you to recalibrate. You then take your touch controllers and go through the setup process. Once you're recalibrated using the Oculus software, simply unplug the second sensor, plug your cables back in, and you'll be ready to run. Because Oculus only needs this second sim, or the second sensor for our sim to run well. The right sensor is irrelevant. If you keep it plugged in, you'll have better tracking, but it's not needed. So the second configuration option uses a USB 3.0 splitter. For this, you have to be very careful, because in order for the simulator to work properly and the sensors to track, it requires a lot of data. If you use a splitter for the sensors, you'll have a very poor tracking experience. However, this USB 3.0 port for the headset doesn't require nearly as much data. So what we're going to do in order to get 2 sensors running and to keep the hardware plugged in is like this. Unplug the USB 3.0 sensor for the Oculus headset, plug in the USB 3.0 hub, connect the Oculus, and then from here, we're going to slide over. We're going to take our USB cable from our hardware. Gets kind of ugly, but it works. Plug it in so that now you have the hardware and the headset going to the same USB splitter on the left side. This frees up a USB port over here so that you can connect your sensor. Now, you take your hand controls, calibrate, and then you don't need to unplug anything to continue operating the sim. Alright guys, and that's how we go about calibrating the desktop sim with these new changes from Oculus. If you have any questions at all or need help, email vrsupport@iti.com and somebody will get in contact with you to help. It's been a pleasure. Have a good day.